to the Fan Box with Joey B. I'm your host, Joey B. Well, congratulations to the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos for winning the AFC and the NFC Championship games. Fantastic jobs. Peyton Manning is now going into his fourth Super Bowl, and he will be the oldest quarterback to ever play in a Super Bowl. This is Cam Newton's first Super Bowl, and it's going to be an exciting one. First off, let's talk about the Patriots and Denver game. Peyton Manning versus Tom Brady, 17. Very highly anticipated. A lot of people had New England winning. Even I predicted New England to win. This is the first time I'm super glad I was wrong about a prediction, because I was rooting for the Broncos the whole time. I wanted Peyton Manning to go out on top. But the Denver's defense was just amazing. 3.5 sacks, forced 2 turnovers. Von Miller and D. Ware were just eating up some Tom Brady, and it was freaking-tastic. I'm really glad DeMarcus Ware is going to the Super Bowl. He used to be a Dallas Cowboy. Huge Cowboys fan, as you can see. Peyton Manning, where did he come from? He hasn't been playing that great. He started out 7-0, sat out 7 games. He came in at the end of the season, won a game, comes in, wins last week against Steelers in the playoff game, comes in this week. He had 176 yards passing, 2 touchdowns to Owen Daniels. Owen Daniels is the only receiver for the Broncos to catch a touchdown this year in Denver from Peyton Manning. And then Peyton Manning, bootlegs, running. He ran for a first down. They recorded him going 17 miles an hour. This man's supposed to be 39 with a neck injury. What is he doing? Once he passes the line of scrimmage, I expect him to break, or slide. But no, that man, Peyton Manning really just, he's ready. He wants the Super Bowl. He wanted to go. He wanted to beat Tom Brady. Now, Tom Brady, worst playoff performance in his career. Not 100% his fault, I think there was some pass interference calls that should have been called. But say that goes for both sides, really. But that 4th-man front for the Denver Broncos was just getting to him, causing troubles, causing bad passes. He hit the ground. He got hit more than any other quarterback has been hit in the playoffs. It's ridiculous. He couldn't do nothing until the end, which of course, Tom Brady was being, terrific Tom in the 4th quarter. 4th and 10, the connection with Gronkowski, and I'm sitting there like, and then it's 4th and goal. I'm like, one more play, and then once again he finds freaking Gronk, and then waiting for the 2-point conversion. Fantastic pressure again by Denver's defense. Boom, game over. Denver Broncos AFC Championship. Now let's move on to the NFC Championship. Cam Newton versus Carson Palmer. I personally picked the Arizona Cardinals to win. I even said that maybe the Carolina would blow them out in the first half and wouldn't be able to close it out. Well, I was wrong. Cam Newton and that Carolina offense kept their foot on the pedal the whole game. Carson Palmer had 4 interceptions. Carolina's defense forced 7 turnovers in total. Cam Newton had 335 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 pick, and then 47 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. The man scored almost everything for the team. He just kept going. That really proved himself to me that he wants this, because he kept going the whole game, and he showed great leadership, tenacity throughout the whole game. Fantastic play by Cam Newton. Carson Palmer, 235 yards, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions. Terrible play by Carson Palmer. It's like Carson Palmer is scared to win a playoff game, because they barely won against the Green Bay. It's like he's scared to win a playoff game. I don't know what it is. And Larry Fitzgerald, one of the greats, only 24 drops in his whole career. I'm pretty sure he had 3 just in last night's game. And 2 of them were clutch plays that could, that he just totally blew it. Oh no. So I was wrong. Congratulations to the Carolina Panthers, though. They showed they deserve to be in the Super Bowl. Now I'll move on to play up my Super Bowl prediction. I would obviously love to see Peyton Manning play and win and go out on top, without a doubt. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to happen. Will it happen? I'm really not sure. This is a hard one to call, honestly, because if the Broncos defense gets at Cam Newton like they did with Tom Brady, yeah, Cam Newton can move around more and he can take off running. But the thing is, Denver's defense, I think, is better, just a tad bit better than Carolina's defense. And I think with Cam Newton's first Super Bowl, he's going to have a lot on him, I think. And he's going to be playing against DeMarcus Ware and Von Miller. They're going to get after him. They're going to force him out of the pocket more often. And he's good at it. We might see how good in the Super Bowl. Honestly, we are. It's just as long as Peyton Manning can do what he was doing, getting the clutch throws when they need it. Yeah, he didn't throw for a whole lot of yards, but as long as he's doing it when he needs to, I honestly think that the Broncos can win the game. But also, I can see the Panthers blowing out the Broncos too. But this is my official playoff prediction. I say Denver Broncos win by 4. It's going to come down to the end, and I think Cam Newton's just not going to be able to. I think they're not going to be able to, but I think Denver's defense is just going to come more clutch than Cam Newton's going to come in clutch. Peyton Manning's going to get that final touchdown for them. It's going to be up to Cam in his hands to try to win the game. And I think Denver's D is going to come up big, just like it did against the Patriots, stopping that 2-point conversion. I want to thank you all for all the love and support, with sharing the news about this new show and sharing it. The first episode yesterday. This is kind of like half an episode today, because I want to talk about those 2 games. I really appreciate the love. Tune in next week. I will be doing a show every Sunday. I will no longer be doing 2 shows a week, but just a show every Sunday. Thank you for visiting the Fan Box with Joey B.